How are you all, and welcome back to another video, your second Look Be a Landlord video for the day. My name is Kevin and we're going to go through the new content patch. We can see we're on a new patch and yeah, 27 days to the next one, version 9. It's already had 2 bug fixes. So we're going to go through the changes and then we're going to play a quick run. Let's see, I have the changes open in from the Wikipedia just because you can zoom in and make it easier for you guys to read. So they've added a new currency, essence tokens. Added a new symbol, 1 uncommon new symbol, 110 new items, 1 common, 1 rare, 1 very rare, and 107 essence. So this is obviously the big change that they were talking about. He was talking about for a while, the developer. The essences added 6 new apartment floors. That'd be interesting. Added 4 new landlord fates. So yeah, just a bit of this so you're not getting the same fate every time, or I don't know how many there was before. Modified 2 existing symbols and then retranslated the games for Chinese, French, Russian, Italian and Japanese. Added internal stat tracking for wins, losses, win streaks, etc. A menu that displays these stats in-game will be implemented in a later patch. So I assume what that means is you can't actually view them at the moment, but it will track it. That's pretty decent. Okay, new features. Make the item count text on items a different color to differentiate from items that also have value reminder text. Alright. Make the confirm select hotkey activate the pay rent button. So this is just a quality of life thing. Inventory hotkey close the inventory if pressed on screens other than the new email screen. Made items reminder texts count down instead of up. They still function the same way. This is mostly to make them consistent with symbols reminder texts. Okay, yeah, so nothing major here, just changing a bit of the UI to make it more obvious what it's doing. Watermelon, so this is the game balance. Watermelons now give 1 additional kind for each other watermelon, just making watermelons a bit better. Duds are now destroyed after 33 spins. Okay, and then so that's just the patch. There was a bit, I was in Steam and there was a bit where he went on about why he did it. So let me just bring that up. It won't be as zoomed in, but we should still be able to see it. Okay, so we're now back and we're looking at the Steam news. So yeah, essences is the new thing he was talking about. They're effectively alternative versions of existing items that follow a few different rules. They don't have a rarity associated with them. They all have an equal chance of appearing if they're not in your inventory. They don't appear in the regular item pool. They have different effects from their non-essence counterparts. They are obtained after your landlord steals your essence tokens. You add 1 essence per token stolen. They are somewhat more complicated than regular items, so they have to be unlocked. There are 3 ways to unlock them. You can win a game on floor 6. This applies retroactively. You can win 7 games of Look Be a Landlord. Unfortunately, this was not tracked, so you'll have to do that from this patch onwards. And then you can edit your save file if you've won a load of games, but you haven't played any on a higher floor. So we've been playing on floor 9, so this shouldn't be a problem. We should be able to use them straight away, which is nice. Don't have to edit my save file or win 7 games. There's instructions there about how to do it in case you do. There are more than 100 essence items, each with a unique effect. I hope you enjoy playing with them as much as I enjoyed designing and implementing them. And then he's just talking, the music is now available on Bandcamp. He's talking about doing the translations and a bit about designing, developing all the content in Content Patch 9 took quite a bit of time and effort. For this reason, Content Patch 10 will be released in 4 weeks and will primarily focus on adding more quality of life features. Alright, so he's just going to take a bit of a break and not add any crazy for Content Patch 10. It sounds like there's a load added though, so it'll probably keep us going for a while. This game balance, watermelons now give additional kind. That's just because watermelons were slightly underpowered for a very rare symbol. Yeah, that's fair enough. But he didn't want to buff it too much as some of the new essences buff watermelons potential. So presumably there's some that make fruits as a whole much better. Okay, duds were reworked. Duds are now destroyed after 33 spins. They were reworked as they were discouraging players who wanted to play primarily in endless mode because they were so hard to remove. So that endless only players would only play on floor 4 or lower. So now they can play on floor higher. After 33 spins though, that's like rent payment 5 or 6, isn't it? That's not even that long. So this should make the game a bit easier because from rent payment 5 or 6, I'll have to figure that out, you'll have 2 extra spaces for symbols. So that should make floor 9 much easier. And a few bug fixes. Okay, let's jump straight into the game and let's check out these new essences. Let's pause the recording for a second while I load up the game. I had to close it down there while I loaded Steam. So let's jump right into it. We'll play on floor number 1, and we'll try and get as many essences as possible. So this is all the same, 25 on your first 5 spins. Okay, we'll take 3-sided dice as always. And here we could take a beer. We're playing floor number 1, so we should have plenty of removals. Here's a dwarf for the beer, so happy enough with that. And coal is always good this early on, so it should be an easy win, hopefully. We got 25, we paid the 25 rent payments with 11 left over, 50 due in 5 spins. I'll take a wine for the dwarf, and I will take checkered flag, is always pretty good. Okay, we should have no problem making the next rent payment. I'll take a second coal because of that. And here, I don't particularly want any of these. I'll take a present because it is marginally better than skipping because it will remove itself. Here, don't particularly want a reroll capsule. I'll take a bubble. I think a bubble is slightly worse than present. Like, it doesn't give you as much overall, but it does remove itself a lot faster. So we made the 50 rent payment with 35 left over. 100 now due in 6 spins. I'll take a safe here, and capsule machine is really good. Okay, let's take a milk for the cat. We haven't seen anything with essences yet, but it's early yet. Take a void stone there. We could go cultist, but I don't think we really need to. Let's take a beer, although hustling capsule would have been a better choice there. I'll take a chemical 7. And I'll take another milk. We're actually not that far over the 100 rent payment, but we did make the 100 rent payment with 20 left over. 150 now due in 6 spins. Let's pick up a sapphire and let's pick up rain cloud, I guess. Okay, we don't want to die on this one, so we need to get about 30 per spin. We definitely need something else. I'll take another beer. Okay, we got 36 on that spin, so not too bad. Let's pick up a target. That's a normal spin though, and we only picked up 25. I'll take another milk. Hopefully the cat gets it. Okay, only 14 on that spin, definitely very bad. I'll take a void stone. We actually now have a void stone and a void fruit. So we did make the 150 rent payment with 6 left over, and this is where the essences come in. Your rent is due, pay up. Also, I don't know what this is. Stolen by your landlord. Whenever you pay rent, you may choose an essence to add for each. That's like an essence coin. I can't actually remember what they call it. The essence coin you earned in my apartment complex are rightfully mine, so I'll be taking those. You get some essences in the mail or something for legal reasons. Thanks, your landlord. It's weird that they don't have the name of this right at the top. Thanks, your landlord. landlord@mail.com. So we did make the 150 rent payment, 6 left over, 225 due in 7 spins. We get to choose an essence. Okay, oil can destroys itself after 5 respins. You may respin a column of symbols once per spin. Symbols in the respun column give twice as much gold. That's way better than an oil can. Purple pepper essence gives 50 gold if 3 or more of the same symbol are adjacent and not empties. Destroys itself afterwards. And dishwasher destroys itself after 18 spins, gives 3 essence coins. I'm just going to call these essence coins until I remember what they're called when destroyed. So it seems like essence are more like temporary items, which give you a boost. I guess I could use an oil can. It might help with diamonds maybe. Oh, we get a second essence. Destroys itself if there are at least 6 hexes. When destroyed, hexes have no effect and give twice as many coins this game. That's really good. Void portal essence destroys itself if a symbol is destroyed, gives 1 for each symbol destroyed this game. Okay, I guess that's just a quick infusion. If you get it pretty late and you have like 80 destroyed symbols, it just give you 80. Golden carrot destroys itself when you spin. At least 3 of the symbols to add after this spin will be very rare. Right, we're just going to take golden carrot. And I will also pick up a bronze arrow, I think. And I will pick up a anthropology degree is quite good, but I think lockpick might be better. And let's get our very rare symbols. Do I want to re-roll? I don't have to, do I? I don't think so. And here's a golden carrot is gone. And we can only pick one symbol. Pirate is, oh, pirate's really good, but I do have lockpick. Mega chest is obviously really good, and we might actually need it. So we need to get 180 in 6 spins. So we need about, that's only 30 per spin. I think a diamond is probably better. Oh, that's really good, but we can only pick one. Okay, do I want to respin anything? No. I'm not quite sure how respinning works. Essence capsule destroys itself, gives 1 essence. Okay, let's take that one. The essences seem really good at the moment. Let's wait until there's. Let's see what happens if I re-roll. No, let's wait until there's 2 diamonds or 3 diamonds in a. I'll take another. I'll actually take a bar of soap. No, I'll take a joker. Okay, let's wait until the next one, and then I'll respin the diamonds and see if they roll in again for twice as much. That might save this. That might save this rent payment. Okay, we got 40 that turn. 3 turns to get 100. That should be doable. I'll take another bubble. Okay, there isn't. Let's re-roll this one. Okay, we will get the same symbols. So our plan now is whenever there's 2 diamonds in a row, we'll re-roll it like this, and then we're guaranteed to get the 2 diamonds back. This is great. This should definitely help us make the next rent payment. I'll take a rabbit because we need to start filling up our board. Let's not respin any of these. Okay, 42, and we did make the 225 rent payment. And the landlord has stolen our essences. Essence crystals, I guess. And I guess this comes up for every rent payment, or maybe just rent payments where I have essence crystals. Not entirely sure where it's written, where you have them. But we did have 74 left over, and I think our strategy is pretty good with the diamonds. So for the help with your trials, we're giving you 2 rerolls, 2 essence crystals, and 2 removal capsules. So as always, okay, adoption paper. Destroys itself after 7 animals are added, gives 50 when destroyed. That's not fantastic. Shrine essence destroys itself when 4 spirits are destroyed. Spirits add. So they just add a random one of these. That also seems, I suppose there are some really good ones in there, but it seems to be a high risk. Gives 10 whenever a symbol is destroyed, destroys itself afterwards. So this is just a quick 10. Let's take the shrine essence because it sounds the most interesting. X-ray machine destroys itself before ore or big ore would be destroyed. When destroyed, ore and big ore are guaranteed to add very rare symbols this spin. And the only very rare symbols they can add are diamonds. Okay, that's probably the one we're taking. Destroys itself if there are at least 5 shiny pebbles and ores. When destroyed, shiny pebbles and ores give 2 more this game. That's also pretty decent. Popsicle essence destroys itself whenever an essence is destroyed. The conditional effects of other essences must happen 3 times for them to be destroyed. Okay, that's pretty decent, but not. I suppose it means we could keep our oil can for 3 times as long. I'm going to take X-ray machine though, and I'm going to take a big ore, and we're going to find some way of destroying it, because then we'll get 2 diamonds. Let's pick up a pool ball, I guess. Okay, do I want to respin? No, I don't. Okay, 45. How are we doing? 6 spins to get about 200. That shouldn't be a problem. Let's take a removal capsule. Not that we actually need all these removals. We have 2 diamonds in this, so let's re-roll it. Okay, nice. 61. I'll take a 5-sided dice. It's just pretty decent. Let's maybe keep our respins. Maybe we can get 3 diamonds in one column. That'd be pretty decent. Skip this. I don't need it. And let's not use our respin. 69. We're doing pretty fantastic at the moment. I just need to find some way of destroying this big ore. Rain is worth 3 for us, so I'll take it. We actually still have the flower. So I think the game has gotten slightly easier with the addition of these essences. Or maybe we're just having a strong roll, that's also possible. Okay, same as always, rent is due, essences are destroyed. Do I have any? I do have. I have a few. Does it say anywhere? I must check to see if it says there. So your rent is increased to 350 and is due in 8 spins, but we did make the 225 rent payment. Was it 225 or 275? We have 155 left over. Okay, Mori the rabbit destroys itself if there are at least 3 rabbits and rabbit fluff. When destroyed, rabbits and rabbit fluff give twice as many kinds this game. They're really strong. Clear sky essence destroys itself if sun and moon are adjacent to each other. When destroyed, sun and moon give twice as many kinds and affect non-adjacent symbols as well this game. It's pretty good if you have a sun and moon. Birdhouse essence destroys itself if 3 or more birds are adjacent. When destroyed, they all give 2 more this game. This could definitely save some of my runs. I'm going to take Mori the rabbit because it seems like the only one that I might actually use. Yellow pepper essence destroys itself. No, it gives 20 if none of the symbols are empties. Destroys itself afterwards. So it's just a nice 20. Red suits destroys itself if there are at least 4 diamonds and hearts. When destroyed, diamonds and hearts give 1 more. Pretty good if you go in red suits. Flush destroys itself if there are exactly 5 suits on the board. Gives 50 when destroyed. I'll take the yellow pepper. The other 2, not so much. Let's take a lucky capsule and let's pick up Grave Robber. We do have a fun thing with spirits, so we'll take Grave Robber and see if how that does. How's my inventory doing? 20 symbols. Select the column to respin. I don't think we need to, so we'll be greedy. We'll wait for 3 diamonds. Beastmaster, not in this one. Let's reroll. We could take another Joker. We're only taking them because they're worth 3, so I'll actually take the Emerald instead, because a Dame would interact with the Emerald. Okay, 65. Let's take a buffing capsule. We won't respin anything. 28 from that 1 diamond. I think we may have already won this one. Let's this only works once, right? Whereas this essence, yeah, that only works once, so we only really want 1 big ore. I'll take another safe. Should remove itself. Let's not use our spins. 3 in a row, but not 3 in a column. That's what we're looking for. Skip, how's our inventory doing? 18 symbols. Yeah, I think this one is already a win. This one's already a 1. 52 per spin. Yeah, and we're well over the rent we need. I just want to get this big ore somehow breaking, so we'll keep an eye out for a miner. Essence capsule, I'll just take that. And let's re-spin. It gave me 2. Oh, I suppose, yeah. So now we just want to check. Yeah, they do appear up here. This rabbit is +2, I guess. Okay. I don't remember if that happened before. Rent is due. He's stealing our essences, same as always. So now 425. We already have 392, so we'll have no problem with that. We get 2 of everything. Horseshoe essence destroys itself after 30 spins. Gives 2 kinds every spin. That's just a normal horseshoe, except it removes itself. Grave Robber destroys itself if anything here is destroyed. When they're destroyed, they add twice as many spirits this game. I'll probably take that one. Gives 20 kinds if no more than 2 symbols are the same. This effect ignores empties, destroys itself afterwards. So that's just a 120. There seems to be a lot of these kind of one-off 20s. Undertaker essence destroys itself if there are at least 4 spirits. When destroyed, spirits give 1 more this game. That's decent. Green pepper essence gives 30 kinds if at least 3 symbols are the same and not empties. Destroys itself afterwards. It's just a once-off 30. Devil's Deal destroys itself if you can't afford your rent. Gives 66 gold when destroyed. That's pretty funny. But I'll take the Undertaker. Although it does seem we might be pivoting a little bit into spirits, which I don't know whether that helps our run or not. Let's pick up General Zaroff. And let's pick up the horseshoe, I guess. We still have loads of removal capsules. Don't want to respin anything. Okay, let's I guess pick up a rain. Oh, we had 3 diamonds in one. I've been talking about it for a while and it actually happened. Let's skip this. Okay. It's not like we need the extra kinds, but it'd be pretty cool. Don't want a cultist. I guess we could take it for General Zarf. We don't actually have shrine. It's gonna be really hard to keep track of what items you have now because there's just so many. Let's get rid of this flower. Okay, I don't want to respin anything. There goes our Joker and our cultist. 97 on that spin. That's not too bad. I guess I could pick up a sapphire. Just gives 2. Don't want to respin anything. I'm getting a nice 50 per spin. I'll take a toddler for the General Zarf. I won't respin anything. There goes our dwarf. 70 on that spin. I'll just pick up an essence capsule. Okay. Yeah, we're doing fantastic. That's our toddler gone. Nice 70 per spin. I'll take a bartender. Hopefully he gets destroyed pretty soon. No, we added a beer. That's not great, but I suppose it's not too bad. We do have loads of removal capsules. We made the 425 rent payment with 495 left over. 575 now due in 9 spins. Pizza the Cat essence destroys itself if milk is destroyed by a cat. When destroyed, cats give 1.5 more this game. It's really strong. Holy water, we've seen this one before. Destroys itself if there are 6 hexes. When destroyed, the hexes give twice as much and have no effect. Again, really strong. Protractor, this should be good. Destroys itself after 6 spins. Symbols in the corner are considered adjacent to all symbols for the rest of the game, I presume. Really strong essence, which is what you'd expect from a really strong item. Shattered mirror essence, I'm expecting this one to be crap. Destroys itself after 7 symbols are added after a spin. You have 1 less symbol to choose from after a spin and gives 100 when destroyed. So a 1's off 100, as I expected. Not a great item, not a great essence. Popsicle essence, we've seen this one before. It just makes essences happen 3 times instead of 1. We could get this 3 times. I wonder what happens if this gets destroyed 3 times. If you have this and Popsicle, does that mean you have no symbols to choose from after a spin? That'd be interesting. And fruit basket destroys itself if there are at least 5 fruits. When destroyed, fruits give twice as much this game. So there's definitely some nice buffing going on. Let's pick up this one because I don't particularly want either of the other 2. Piggy bank destroys itself after 25 spins. You put 2 coins in this item every spin, gives 152 when destroyed. So that does give you more. It gives you 3 per spin instead of 2 for the normal piggy bank item, but you can't destroy it whenever you want. So it's not so great at bailing you out. Brown pepper gives 10 coins if a symbol is added. Destroys itself afterwards. And dishwasher essence. I think I'll just take the dishwasher essence. I don't even know if I have 18 spins left. Adoption paper, we've seen this one before. Destroys itself, gives 50 after 7 animals are added. Green pepper essence gives 30 if 3 symbols are the same and not empty. Destroys itself afterwards, 1's off. Destroys itself when you pay rent. When destroyed, you choose one of the pepper items to add. Guess I'll take chili pepper. And there's so much to work around now. I mean, strawberries are good. There's just so much going on with this deck. Do I want a hooligan? No, not really. I'll take a safe. I don't particularly want a strawberry. Also, is brown pepper new? This must be one of the new items. Gives 1 coin whenever a symbol is added. I definitely don't remember seeing that one before. Let's take anthropology degree just so General Zarf gives 2, I guess. Select a column to respin. Let's not. That's another beer from this bartender. I can think that adding him was a bad idea. How's our inventory? 22 symbols. Let's use our removals and let's just get rid of the 2 beers. We need to find some way of putting spirits in our deck. Yeah, there's so much to keep track of now with all these essences. Like coconut halves are probably really good. If I could get 5 fruits, they'd just win the game. But how am I going to do that? Also, this is about to destroy itself. We've no problem. We've already won this game. So let's see if we can use... I want to use these 2 grave robber ones. So I need to add an urn, basically. Any kind of urn, I think, will... do I have to have 5? No, that's when they're destroyed. Okay, yeah, so I just need a big urn or something. I'll add a toddler for General Zarf. I won't bother respinning. Tedium capsule. Nope, no respins. Great hit there on the arrow though. Okay, 5-sided dice, we could add it, but we don't need to. We're just looking for something to add spirits and some way of destroying ore, which I'd kind of forgotten about actually. We don't need to respin any of these. Oh, that could have been great if we'd done a respin and then it hit it, but there's no real need. We made the 575 rent pound. We obviously have no essence capsules, so we didn't get the text and we won't get any essences to choose from, but we do have 588 left over, 625 now due in 9 spins, and we can add a pepper. So, are any of these peppers any good? Grey pepper. Do we not already have a brown pepper? Okay, I'll just take the, where's that one that gives you 5 of 3 the same symbol there, Jason? I'll just take that one. Geologist, that's perfect. Tomb would also have been really good. So a bit sad I didn't get that, but let's pick up grey pepper, I guess. Okay, let's see the geologist break this ore. Yes, and 2 diamonds. Fantastic. We should have no problem getting 3 diamonds in a row now. Our essence bar is a bit cleared up, so we're still looking for tomb or something. Oh, geologist +1. So it's now written on the symbol. That's pretty handy. He's just added the plus, I think. So you don't need to remember that anymore. Let's skip this. Geologist is not going to be around with us for very long with General Zarif actually. Didn't think about that. We could take another ore, but there's no need. We have 20 symbols. Okay. There goes our pearl. Geologist is doing pretty good. Let's take a void stone, I guess. Or maybe we could get 4 diamonds in a row. Now that we have 5 diamonds, we could hold out for... we'll use it once on 3 diamonds in a row. And we'll use it once on 4 diamonds in a row. We could have also used it here to try and save our geologist, but there's no need. Let's take a toddler for a General Zarif. Let's not respin. Okay, what do we got? Nothing here that we want. Still need some tomb item things. We're also going to get a load of essence crystals. Essence crystals, that's what I'm calling them now. Essence capsules, essence crystals. I must look up what they're actually called. I'll take a dwarf. We actually could have kept the beers in because we probably were going to get a dwarf at some stage, but it doesn't really matter. We've already won. So there's dishwasher. We now have 3 essence crystals and we get the text telling us what's going on. We made the 625 rent pound with 761 left over. 675 now due in 10 spins. Capsule machine essence, this should be good. So it destroys itself after a capsule is destroyed. The effects of the capsule happen 3 times. I wonder is that from now on. So will I get 6 wealthy capsules? We must take this one. What else is here? Treasure map destroys itself after 33 spins. Adds a key and a mega chest. Pretty decent. And popsicle we've seen before. Triple kinds destroys itself if there are at least 3 kinds. When destroyed, kinds give 3 more this game. That makes King Midas. If you have this in King Midas, yeah, you've won the game. Coffee destroys itself before you pay rent. When destroyed, you spin an additional 2 times. Sure. Barrel of dwarfs destroys itself after 7 dwarfs are removed. Removes all dwarfs before each spin. Gives 17 whenever dwarfs are removed. So it's just removed, it's not destroyed, which is not great. Let's take the coffee one. Green pepper, we've seen this. If 3 symbols are the same and not empties, it destroys itself and gives 30. Void portal destroys itself if a symbol is destroyed. How many symbols have we destroyed now? 44, so it would give me 44, that's not too bad. Zarif's contract destroys itself if anything is destroyed by... Any of the faces are destroyed by Bounty Hunter or General Zarif, gives 77. I'll take it because it will work. Clear Sky Essence, we've seen before. 5th Ace destroys itself if there are at least 4 suits. When destroyed, suits give 1 more this game. And Wanted Poster destroys itself if a thief is destroyed by a Bounty Hunter. When destroyed, Bounty Hunters give twice as much gold this game. It still only makes them worth 2, so it's not fantastic. I'll take Clear Sky, but probably won't use it. Fish tank destroys itself after 10 fish are removed. Removes all fish before each spin. Gives 10 whenever fish are removed. Removing 10 fish is really hard. That's a lot of fish. That'd be good in endless mode, I guess. But Jack-o'-lantern destroys itself when candy is destroyed by toddlers. When destroyed, toddlers and candy give 2.5 more gold this game. So how does that work? Is a candy worth 2.5? Is a toddler worth 2.5? Does it round up? Does it round down? Let's I mean, we're not going to be able to see everything in this. Let's take Mrs. Fruit. She might get rid of this cherry. And let's take mining pick, I guess. Doesn't really matter. There's so much added here. We're definitely not going to be able to see it all in this game. We'll see a few things though. Milk, I want to see this interaction with the tombs. We just need a big urn or better. So let's re-roll. I'll take an essence capsule. A small urn isn't enough because we need at least 4. But I will keep this up. We have 6. Wow. It does stack. So the capsule machine and the capsule machine essence do stack. I'll take a quick break there, but I'm back now. Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, there's so much added in this game. No, the capsule machine, that's what I was on about. And so the essence does make the capsules give 3 times as much, and it does stack with capsule machine, so we got 6 essence crystals there. The question is now, will future capsules give 3 times as much? Let's try and find a capsule to find out. I could just take lockbox, I guess it's okay. It's like the kite up to respin. We have 3 diamonds in this one and a emerald. That's great. We get a load from this. Nice, 140. I mean, it's not really needed. We've already won, but it's okay. So we're going to hold out now until we get 4 diamonds, just for the crack. I don't particularly want another coal. I could have taken a cultist there actually, and I probably should have, but it's not like we're going to lose this game. Okay, let's skip that. There's another 3 diamonds. I know I said we were going to hold out for but I might just use it just to stop being asked every time I spin if I want to respin. So didn't use it the most optimal way there, but it doesn't really matter. Let's take a cultist for General Zaraf. We have loads of empties. And we do have a cat still, so we might as well take a milk. Okay, we don't want an ore, we don't want a plum. I could have taken a bounty hunter. Don't think I have Zarf's contract. It's entirely possible that I might though. Okay, rent is due. We have loads of essence capsules, so we'll have plenty of choice this time. We're also on our last rent payment, but we already have 1198. Okay, mining pick essence, capsule machine essence. Pool ball essence. Destroys itself after 60 spins, gives 1 kindly spin. That's not fantastic. Mining pick. Oh, I suppose it gives 1 kind per spin for 60 spins, so it's basically just a pool ball, which eventually disappears. Mining pick essence. Destroys itself after 5 ore and big ore are destroyed, gives 50 kinds when destroyed. No. Capsule machine essence. Definitely. Wonder does this stack again. So I don't know if this is 3 times as much permanently, but if it is, then this would be like 18 capsules. So it probably doesn't stack. That will get broken pretty quickly. Oswald the monkey. Destroys itself if bananas, coconuts, or coconut halves are destroyed by monkeys. When destroyed, monkeys give 1.5 times more kinds. Again, that would make the monkey worth 1.5, which I'm not sure how that works. Maybe it's just worth 2, but if you can make the monkey worth 2 with the normal Oswald the monkey, and they'll be worth 3. Chicken coop destroys itself when an egg transforms into a chick and grows into a chicken in the same spin. When destroyed, chickens, eggs, hens, and golden eggs give 3 times more this game. That's pretty hard unless you have a chicken coop. A lot of these essences I'm finding stack really well with the item themselves, but some of them are quite hard to pull off the criteria if you don't have the item already. So flush destroys itself if there are 5 suits, gives 50 when destroyed. Again, pretty decent, but I probably didn't mean to skip. Gives 6 removals if you have 3 or more, destroys itself afterwards. Sunglasses essence. Treasure map essence we've seen before. Ricky the banana essence destroys itself if there are at least 3 bananas and banana peels. When destroyed, bananas and banana peels gives 2 more this game. That's really nice for making banana peels not crap. There's definitely a few games where that would have helped a lot. Let's take sunglasses and let's lint roller. Destroys itself after 3 rabbit fluff are removed. Removes all rabbit fluff before each spin. Gives 20 kinds whenever rabbit fluff are removed. Big symbol bomb destroys itself after 4 symbols are added after a spin. Gives 4 removals when destroyed. Seems to be easier to get removals now than ever, which is great because that's what you need in the late game. Brown pepper gives 10 if a symbol is added, destroys itself afterwards. That's just 10 really. Let's take big symbol bomb. Let's see how many removals we can get. And here, nothing new. Treasure map essence, pool ball essence, and lint roller essence. I'll take the pool ball, I guess. And Fifth Ace Essence, White Pepper Essence. This is a new one. Gives 30 if you gain a multiple of 3 kinds after a spin. Destroys itself afterwards. And Blue Pepper Essence gives 30 if there are at least 3 empties. Destroys itself afterwards. I'll take this one because it will remove itself. And let's pick up. Out of these, it doesn't particularly matter. We won't take Bartender. Let's take Mrs. Fruit. And let's take Maury the Rabbit, I guess. Still looking to get spirits. So we'll probably just skip everything until we get that. And except we will take a capsule and we'll see if it gives us 18 times what it's supposed to. So we'll take a Bounty Hunter for General Zarf. And a Toddler for the same reason. Okay. Let's skip that. We don't need any of them. And I'll take a Milk for the Cat. We might as well. And I'll take a Wealthy Capsule. Let's see how much the Wealthy Capsule gives us. So if the essence only works once, it should give us 60. If it works multiple times, it should give us 180. What do we get? 60. So it looks like it's the one-off, which is pretty fair because otherwise it'd be completely broken. I'll take a Lucky Capsule. We're still looking for a Big Urn or a Tomb. That'll be. Let's re-roll here and look for a Tomb. We didn't. We got a Mine. I'll just take a Bounty Hunter, I guess. 82. We could do with another call. I'll take a Buffing Capsule. It's not like we really need it, but we might need to go into Endless to see this Spirit interaction. So we'll do it. And we get a load more essences. We have paid the last rent payment. This time your landlord was trampled by rabbits. Let's continue playing in endless mode. Try and get the spirit interaction. 4-leaf clover essence destroys itself after 15 spins. Gives 4 each spin. Quiver essence destroys itself whenever arrows, golden arrows, or silver arrows point to no symbols. Then arrows, golden arrows, and silver arrows now point 2 directions. That's really good because that's definitely going to happen. Like. And Lint Roller we've seen already. I'll take the Quiver one. Coin on a string destroys itself after 10 coins are removed. Removes all coins before each spin. Gives 10 whenever coins are removed. So it's kind of like an upgrade for coin on a string if you're already using it. Fifth Ace Essence we've seen. And Pink Pepper gives 20 when you skip. Destroys itself afterwards. Just a one-off 20. I'll take it. Frozen Fossil. That'll probably... We've removed a few cultists so it'll probably work. And I will take Black Cat. I think I have an essence for cats, don't I? Right, 120, let's skip this. I feel like, no, I think I was offered an essence for cats, but didn't work. Okay, we should now have our quiver online. Let's take a toddler. Ah, so the way this works, I was wrong. The way this works is arrows point 2 directions until this is destroyed. Okay, so we'll eventually remove its benefit, but it should last for a while. Okay, let's take a Void Stone. So you want a full board. And then it'd have to be on a corner and face one of these 3 directions twice, so it's very uncommon. Let's skip this. I just want to... No, I double checked before. It'll still point 2 directions, so it has to not point to anything twice. Let's take a toddler for General Zarf. How far can we go before we see this spirit interaction? Okay, decent hit there from the arrows. Quiver is still working. And I don't want any of these. I'm going to have our Eldritch Creature soon enough. I'll take a Bounty Hunter. And it already comes in with a +2, so we've clearly removed 2 cultists. We made the 1000 rent payment with 1475 left over. 1510. 1500 now due in 10 spins. There's 1 spirit. We do have something with suns, but let's see if we can pick up something else. I'll just take the strawberry, I guess. And I will take Maxwell the Bear, I guess. Probably should have taken adoption paper and seen if I could have picked up another Eldritch Creature, but no luck. Okay, let's skip this. It's entirely possible we won't survive long enough to see our spirit interaction. And I'll take another milk for the cat. We do have black cat, so the milk should give us 18, which isn't too bad. Let's take chemical 7, I guess. Hit by the arrow as it gets destroyed, that's pretty decent. And we skip all these. Let's take a billionaire for General Zarf. Cat gives 20. I suppose it gives 2 plus the 18. Midas bomb. We could do it. It's pretty fun, but sure, why not? Fella rolled into a corner. I thought when it rolled into a corner, maybe it's only for the 6 spins that you have the protractor that the effect is in. That changes quite a few of the essences now. So they work only until they're destroyed. But we did make the 1,500 rent payment with 1,111 left over. Okay, mining pick, swapping device, destroys itself after 5 swaps. You may swap the positions of 2 symbols once per spin. Symbols swapped this way give twice as much. Really strong, but I won't take it because it'll just add to the amount of clicks I have to do. Telescope destroys itself after 4 spins. All symbols are considered adjacent. Presumably only for 10 spins. Only for 4 spins is what I'm saying. Okay, reroll essence destroys itself after 2 3-sided dice, a 3-sided dice and a 5-sided dice reroll 2 times. 3-sided dice that re-roll less than 2 and 5-sided dice that roll less than 3 will re-roll once. 3-sided dice will always re-roll into a 3 and the 5-sided dice will always re-roll into a 5. And happy hour essence destroys itself after 3 of the chemical 7, beer, wine or martini are destroyed. When destroyed, chemical 7, beer, wine and martini give 1.5 more kinds this game. That's great if you already have happy hour and you're kind of leaning into it. And telescope destroys itself after 4 spins. All symbols are considered adjacent, presumably only when you have telescope. Let's pick it and see. And let's pick up I guess we could pick up a geologist to test out the telescope and a small symbol bomb. And let's use the small symbol bomb for a sapphire and a milk, I guess. Okay, so all symbols are definitely considered adjacent at the moment. And I'll take another milk. Still considered adjacent. Telescope is still working. I'll pick up a removal capsule. We should only get 2 from it. Yep. Okay, so I think I figured out how. Let's pick up an urn. Maybe we'll get a second urn really quick. And there goes our telescope. Okay. We now need to pick up something to check if all symbols are still considered adjacent. They are not. So it's just while I had the telescope. So it's a quick boost for like 4 turns. So skip this. There goes our spirits. Oh, and spirits got destroyed and they gave us a slot and something else. What did it give us? It gave us a slot and a cat. That's what it gave us. Ah, interesting. Okay, so that was because of shrine. So that's shrine working. We now have a slot which isn't actually too bad with the checkered flag, gives 3 per turn, pretty decent. We did make the 2,000 rent payment, 85 left over, 2,500 due in 10 spins. Probably aren't going to make this. Let's take another frozen fossil just in case we do, and let's take tax evasion. Sure, why not? Okay, we're not making 200 per spin. We've been offered so much coals. If I was really going endless and not just trying to get the spirit thing working, we would just picked up all the coals and we'd probably have a full board of diamonds at the moment. Even that wouldn't go too far into endless mode though, so not that fussed. So we have to end the video at some stage. It's already hitting 45 minutes. Longest video I've done in a while, but there's just so much new content. It's mad. And we had like a few different ways we could have gone. We could have gone rabbit fluff, we could have gone fruit basket. but obviously you can't fit them all into one run, so picking and choosing where you're going to go is going to be a big part of the new essences, I think. Although I think they do make the game substantially easier. There's a lot of them that just give you money, and you only need a little bit extra money in most cases to turn a losing run into a winning run. But then again, there is 6 more floors, so I'm excited to see what's being changed there. But that's it. So we did pretty well. We saw a bunch of essences. We now have destroyed items. Saw and used a bunch of essences, some of them really strong. Protractor and telescope, obviously. Sunglasses pretty strong. Yeah, some of them could definitely save a run. Golden carrot was fantastic. I'm definitely, this is a great one. We destroyed loads of symbols as you do, and we were left with some items, so we saw some interesting interactions from the grave robber one. Where is the Undertaker, Shrine, grave robber? But yeah, the game changed so much. Massive update. I'm really excited. It's like playing like a new game. It's a very big update. It's like a DLC or something. And it's mad that this is just all being added. And so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. And this is a really long one, but as I said, a lot to cover. Let me know what you think of the new update in the comments below. And give the video a like if you enjoyed it. And subscribe for more videos like this every day. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves and cheers for now.